Good morning, everyone. It is March 1st. February is over and we are into March. However, Texas is thoroughly confused. I saw some bluebonnets the other day. Those aren't supposed to be here till like the end of March or April. Like it was a little mind-boggling. Granted, we had like 85-degree weather yesterday. Meanwhile, family up north was having a nice snowstorm. So, you know, yay. All right, let's go ahead and start. Question of the day today is kind of goofy. I was literally sitting here like 10 minutes before I started. I'm like, I need to think of a good one. Like I kept coming up with ones we'd already done, but today's question of the day is, would you rather have to walk around with cream-filled donuts attached to your shoes? And I'm talking covering like the whole shoe with the chance that you might step on one. I did cream-filled because how messy it would be if you stepped on one of the cream-filled and then it like exploded. it'd be a mess everywhere. Or use a jetpack to get around that releases a loud noise alerting everyone to your arrival when you land. Now I imagine it's something like, you ever watch, oh, what's that movie with John Candy? It's from the 80s and he's babysitting the kids and the girl's got an attitude problem, but it's, oh, Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck. I'm imagining it's like Uncle Buck's noise with his car. So if you've seen that, you'll know what I'm talking about. But super, just obscure, goofy question today. Let's see. Danielle, hello. Emily, hello. All right, sounds good. Emily says, Brooke says, good afternoon. I just woke up, got up very early yesterday. I'm going to watch and have my coffee. Sounds good, Brooke. I will join you. I got my coffee this morning. Let's see. All right, good morning, Dawn. Good morning. Scroll on down. Jetpack, I'd love to annoy people I don't like. See, there you go. Definitely donuts. I hate loud noises. See, the good sign of a would you rather question is when both of the options make you uncomfortable. Let's see. Emily says she'd like to make an entrance. Love it. Let's see. Iron Man flying, right? Although, I mean, Iron Man doesn't sound like he needs to replace his carburetor. So... See, Art says I'd pick the jetpack because what a waste of donuts. That shouldn't even be legal. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, they're fictional donuts, so it'll be okay. May Lynn, good morning. Louise, good morning. Kenny, good morning. Kenny says, give me some jetpacks. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably do the jetpack too. Like, even if I kept my shoes clean, I couldn't even eat the donuts. Maybe they're gluten-free donuts. Maybe I'll have that option. But no, I think I mean, literally paramotoring is on my bucket list, so I'd probably choose the jetpack. Kristen says jetpack for sure. Even though I hate being the center of attention, how could anyone pass up a jetpack? That's totally fair. Good morning, Claire. How are you? Let's see. Brooke's gonna go into alert mode. Sounds good. Beady baby, hello. Linda, hello. She says jetpack for me. Let's see. Yep, make an entrance. Exactly. So let's see. Master Church gel pens. Oh, nice. Sigurd, good morning. Let's see. Liz, good morning. Carol says, I'm going to have to choose the jetpack. That would be a lot more fun. No, that's fair. Let's see. Yenna, good morning. 75 degrees. Yeah, it's been in the 80s here. It's ridiculous. I think, I don't know, part of me was hoping for snow, but it's just not going to happen. Let's see. Trace's jetpack, the Rocketeer. I have seen that. That has been a while since I've seen that. Angela says, jetpack, please. I prefer donuts in my mouth. That's fair. Totally fair. Claire says jetpack for sure. Let's see. Megan says, I'll go with the donuts. I like it, Megan. Let's see. Liz, and scroll down. Angela, hello. Donuts would be squelchy, right? I think they probably would. Let's see. I know it, Trey. It's already February's over. This winter went by way too fast. Way too fast. Let's see. Hop down. I'm gonna scroll back up here. Marcy, hello. Let's see. Heather says, question of the day. I think I would choose the jetpack, even though I'm terrified of heights over the shoes because they would get messy and you'll have random animals flying around. Right? What about the ants? Like, it would totally attract ants. I suppose if you left your shoes outside, but I don't know. Let's see. Annette says, hi, everyone. Question today. I like to have my feet firmly on the ground, even on top of cream-filled donuts. There you go. I like it. Let's see. Hi, everyone. I'm going to have to go with cream-filled donuts. I hate loud noises. Perfect. Let's see. 60 here. Yep. Got snow last night. I know. It was hilarious. Steve's best friend was texting him pictures of the snowstorm. You know, their kids were out there having a snowball fight. My kids were in the backyard playing with water balloons. So, you know. It's very different down here in the South. Let's see, Mona, hello. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this one is, do I still have it out? I do. This one is it's called Bifringence, and it's like a chrome one where if you turn it different ways, like it looks blue right now, but if you see it in real life, it's got like purple and pink. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Let's see, also the ILNP nails. Let's see. Cece, hello. Uncle Buck, yes, thank you. I love that movie. John Candy was just so good. Cool Runnings, like, and his little cameo in Home Alone, like, it's perfect. Let's see. Sherry, good morning. Christina, good morning. Yeah, Buck, what's his last name? Spray. Oh my God, I want to go watch that now. Surely it's got to be streaming somewhere. Otherwise, like, I'll rent it on Amazon. Sue, hello. Let's see. Kristen, yeah, oh, Uncle Buck, right? It was so good. I feel like I enjoyed it then, but I feel like as a parent now, I would enjoy it even more. And also, I want my kids to have an Uncle Buck. Let's see. Scroll down. Marcy says jetpacks for sure. Pamela, hello. Sheila, hello. Aw, thank you, Kenny. Let's see. Isolated tornadoes. Oh man, yeah, that's that different pressure change for you. Speaking of heat, I'm actually gonna go turn on the fan in the office. I always get warm during stream. I think it's because I got all these lights on. All right, fan is on. Okay, so announcements. Today is March 1st, which means those of you that are members, hang on, I'm gonna get the right headphone in. I have the link to your coloring page over in the community tab. It's a members only post, so you'll be able to see it there, but from there you will be able to download this image, which is the free hi Minty, the free download for members this month. I'm also working on a couple more pages, but they're more for Mermaid, but I don't know, if I finish them sooner, I might use that one for next month too, because I really like them and I'm excited to see what they'll look like when they're done. Thank you, Maylin. Thanks, Angela. Hi, Julie. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this one. I feel like it's starting to kind of break me out of my comfort zone a little bit, but I think it's the most detailed that I've done for a members page. Anyway, so there's that. Also, the amazing Marcy finished off, she sent me the last 4 pencils that I needed for the set. So I completely updated my color chart. It's on the website. I had one there previously, but I really didn't like the order. And I may still rearrange this, but I think I'm gonna leave it for now. Like mine looks slightly different than yours because when I finally got to see what this actual color was, I realized it was a slightly more warmer green. And this is the dark phthalo cyanine green. Anyway, and so I rearranged it so it fit in between dark sap green and grass green. So yours won't look exactly like mine because I fixed it when I uploaded it on the website. But anyway, if you want to, if you want to download this color chart with the new color order, it is available now. For today's, I said we were gonna do a Johanna. My initial plan was to do a new page, but this week has been chaos and I've had 0 time to work on this page and I really wanted to. And I was like, you know what? Everybody seemed to enjoy this page when we worked on it briefly. We had a little impromptu stream. What was that, a Monday? We had a little impromptu stream and we did this little shelf. So I was like, you know what? Let's just keep working with this page because I definitely don't want this one to become one of those works in progress and never come back to because I love it and I think it's gonna look so pretty when it's all done. Thanks, Jordan. But let's see, I think that's all the announcements for now. February is now over. Like I said, the next event coming up with Monarch Coloring Events is going to be in May for Mermaid, and I'm working on a couple for those. But yeah, I think that's all the announcements. How has everybody else been? All right, so we've got all of our colors here. What do we want to do for our jars? Obviously, we've got like weather situations going on. So let's go ahead and zoom on in here. And let's just go left to right and kind of start from there. We also have the rest of the, what did we end up calling this, a hutch? We have the rest of the hutch to do as well. Now, if you're watching this, this is technically part 2. If you're watching this back, this is technically part 2 of this page. The part 1 that I have up was just us coloring this particular shelf. The rest of this I did off stream because I started this page as a page just for me to do. Hi, Jill. So if you're watching this and you're like, hey, what about the first part of it? I didn't actually film it. I initially came on live with this one because I had a bunch of people ask about it. I was like, okay, sure, why not? So yeah, I mean, so you can see, I've posted pictures of it so you can kind of see what happened. I did a time lapse of this shelf on Instagram. So if you want to see that, that is there. But so you got kind of some of the color combos. Let's see. I've been so exhausted because of the, oh, I'm sorry. That sounds pretty stressful. Okay, so for the background on the shelf, I did red, orange, yellow, green. So this is going to be blue, violet. So we are gonna, oh, I'm sorry. Ty says, donuts just seem so wrong, but at least no one would hear me coming or going. See, there you go. I don't know. I feel like in this day and age, we're very much of a, please don't come over to my house unannounced. And also, why are you calling me and not texting? So I feel like announcing yourself, like, can you imagine landing in front of the grocery store and just this just massive, like, pah, and everybody's just like, what the heck? But it's like every time you land with it. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do blue to purple for the background because I wanted to do the back of the shelves in kind of a rainbowy kind of dealio also. So we're going to do, I know that technically there is indigo, but given the gradient, I don't wanna have a dark like indigo in the middle. I wanna have a lighter color. So we're gonna go for not quite as dark as a dark indigo on the left side, but we're gonna do probably like Prussian blue, I think would be nice. Ice blue is also really nice, but that's kind of starting to lead into some of the more blue-green colors. So we can probably do Prussian blue, middle cobalt blue. We're gonna get these out while I'm saying it. So Prussian blue, okay, middle cobalt blue, which is number 660. Okay, and then from middle cobalt blue, we'll go to light blue. We'll go to light blue, which is 161. See, that's 661. What's light blue? I think is next to it. Yes, light blue. And then from light blue, we're leading into purple. So the purple, I think we should do, I don't think I want to go as light cobalt blue. So I think we'll lead from light blue, probably get ultramarine violet, which is number 630. What did Claire say? Don't land, just hover. There you go. Hi, Aaron. Okay, so let's see. What did I say? Did I say ultramarine violet? Yeah, ultramarine violet. Got this one here. Yep, ultramarine violet. And then from ultramarine, we may just layer violet and ultramarine violet because these are going into some warmer purples and that's not quite the direction I want to go. So we'll do the ultramarine violet and just violet, but we'll layer carefully so that it's not super heavy. There we go. Okay, so like I said, we have number 159 Prussian blue, and then we have number 660 middle cobalt blue. Then we have light blue 161, and we have ultramarine violet number 630, and then we've got violet number 120. Oh, awesome, Pamela. Yeah, I love it so much. And I saw this page, you know, when the book first came out. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. But like, I never could figure out what exactly I wanted to do with it, you know? Okay, so we're gonna zoom in here. Make sure that we are completely in focus. All right, we good? Okay, so we're gonna start with blue on this side because the way that it's been working, I've kind of been doing, you know, you got red, yellow, then yellow, green, then blue, purple. So that's the whole idea with that. The UK stock list has that color violet. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I love all of their, let's see. I wonder if you can see. Do you see that's like kind of a different color on this side right here? That's kind of what it's meant to be. You see it in like the corners of the bottle. Do you see that kind of like red, orangey? Like this side now looks orange. Yeah, it's got like a kind of chrome kind of thing to it. Oh, awesome, Danielle. Okay, so we're gonna do kind of what we did for these glass jars because I'm imagining that these are glass jars. Is that one holographic or normal? They don't call it a holographic, they call it a chrome. So the color is the name of it is Bifringence. But yeah, they call it a chrome because it's got like 3 different colors in it. The holographics are gonna be more like the super glittery ones. So look for their chrome nail polishes. Oh, awesome, Pamela. Bit late, was printing silly Amazon printed coloring books on nice paper. Ah, very nice, Nikki. All right, so 159. We're gonna start going kind of light. We did about 3 layers on the background, I believe. We're gonna use our blender, obviously. Now this background's gonna be a little bit darker. So because we're going so light right now, I love nail polish talk. Are you kidding me? I'm always doing my nails. All right, so we are gonna go lightly over the background because this is going to be a glass jar. Some of this background will show through. So we're just gonna be super light because we don't wanna press too hard. And I feel like these jars don't have lids. Like looking at them, I don't think they're lidded jars. So we're gonna go with that. All right, we can go just a little bit harder on the outside, because obviously the back of it's going to be much darker than the front of it. All right, now let's hop over to the violet, and we're gonna actually give this just a quick sharpen. Quick sharpen, and we are going to start on this side. And the reason I'm kind of going back and forth is because I want to be able to divide this up evenly. We've got 5 colors, so we're gonna do our darkest, then we'll do our next 2 lightest, and then, yeah. Oh no! Look what I did! This is why we don't dink around with our pages. Oh no. Okay, I might have to take my little square eraser to that top part when we're done. Yeah, see, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do violet. And get an exclamation point violet in chat. You're in violet. I should make like a violet emote. That would be hilarious. All right, so we're gonna do this violet. We're also gonna go over these little jars. And the nice thing is too, because we'll have this little bit of a background, it'll allow us to put a little bit of, there you go, a little bit of glow on some of this. Like, you know, we got lightning and we've got the rain, we've got the sun. I feel like for the sun, I'm gonna have less background so that we can have room for the glow behind it. I have a question asked, do you upload completed monthly pages? No, I do not, because there would be nothing to show. I mean, I do finish pages, but I mean, I post what they are on Instagram. Like, I get, you know, maybe 1 or 2 a month. It would be an incredibly short video if I did that. Yeah. I struggle with finishing. Sure, we stream a bunch, but honestly, I don't often have too much time just to color for myself off stream. Like, that's why, even though I started this one off stream, I haven't had a chance to finish it. But yeah, I just, yeah, it would be an incredibly short video. All right, so now we're gonna do middle cobalt blue. I mean, it may look that I do these like quick-ish. I used to for sure, when I wasn't doing any of the other streaming or video recording, or I wasn't working outside of this. Like, I was actually pretty quick at finishing them, but I also didn't spend as much time on a lot of the details when I did that, and so it was easier to finish them. Like, I look back on pages that I had done in the past and I just go, huh, I would do that completely different now. So yeah, it'd be like 1 or 2. Right, yeah, it's nice. I used to do 3, but between the kids and work and everything, it was just too hard to keep up with all of them. I think we need to extend this violet out a little bit, because I remembered I've got 3 for the blue, but only 2 for the purple, so we need to extend it just a little bit. Yeah, and I'm actually, here in the next month or so, I'm going to be starting a new kind of position with my work that may end up taking more time than it already previously had. I'll still have time to stream and everything. I'm going to do normal stuff, but if for some reason I drop off on how many color charts I'm putting out, or extras, or even reels, that's just because there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff happening. Okay, so that was all violet. This was the Prussian blue and the middle cobalt blue. We're gonna go in with the ultramarine violet now. But it'll be nice because it's just, well, it'll be nice. I'm excited about it. But, you know, on the coloring front, we've got Kirby's book that's coming out. We've got Maggie's book that's coming out. Let's see, what else is coming out? I'm not pressing too hard with this pencil yet because this is just our first layer. I'm still making sure to get some of the purple in the background, but we're just kind of building up our layers at the moment. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab our light blue. Let's give it just a quick sharpening. Okay, make sure we're using, yeah, it just seemed not quite as light as I was imagining, but I think it'll work. All right, this blue kind of works behind the snowflake. We're definitely going to be using some of our white paint pen as well. And the nice thing is last time when I streamed this, I only had about an hour, so I was kind of rushing through. With this one, we can take our time just a little bit more. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go in with our second layer. Ah, that's right, Beauty of Horror and a tattoo art book. Oh, there's a new Hogwarts one coming out? Which one is the Hogwarts one? Is it like one of the 10-inch by 10-inch ones, or is it like some of their others? Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do Prussian blue. I know a lot of times if you get a book that's like 10 inches by 10 inches, it's one of those ones that you know is got higher quality paper and all that kind of stuff. I think in the summer, very cool. All right, so we're just pressing a little bit harder. You can see it's getting a little bit darker behind the jar. I know it looks really light to you guys. Let's see. There we go. That's probably a little bit more accurate. Okay, so Prussian blue. Okay, we're gonna bring this down. Went out of the line just a little bit. That's okay. Okay, let's put in just a little bit more Prussian blue into the jar. Now we're gonna move on to, I think 10 by 10. Ooh, I'm intrigued. I have to look it up. Kristen, are you in the Discord? If you are, could you post a link to the book in there so I can look at it afterwards? All right, so this is the Middle Cobalt Blue. Enchanted Earth. Yeah, I saw that one. That looked really good. Do you guys follow Color It In on Facebook? She posted, she's recovering from I believe a surgery of some sort. So she's been spending more time searching Etsy shops and finding new artists and everything. And she discovered a portrait artist that has some really pretty illustrations that she posted about. So if you're not following Color It In, you should, because she's always got great resources if you are looking for new artists. As the circle book, yeah, that's fair. Good paper really makes the book. All right, so now we're gonna do light blue. And I'm still kind of holding it on its side so I can have a little bit more control on the pressure that I'm putting on the jars. Or not on the jars, just on the paper, so we're not getting too many harsh lines with the blend. Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah, she does. Awesome, Carol. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do Ultramarine Violet, and this is number 630. And we're gonna start blending that purple into the blue a little bit more. So when we use our blender, those blends are really gonna stand out. So if you don't have it smooth all the way across, you could end up with it looking a little streaky. A little bit more of this violet into the blue. Okay, and now we're gonna grab our violet. We will almost be done with this blend here. I feel like this page is gonna be so pretty and so colorful when it's done. I kind of wanna like redecorate my whole office in a rainbow theme. Like, who doesn't love color? Color is amazing. Actually, and it's really interesting. So I really like the author, Brandon Sanderson, and I just started reading his book called Warbreaker. I don't know what the entire premise is yet because I haven't read it, but it's really interesting because they are societies based on, like it really hovers around color and like the value that they place on it. Anyway, it's really interesting. It's a fantasy series, so it's not like a historical one, but I'm hooked so far. It's very interesting. So how's your YouTube on reversible? Oh yes, I saw that, Nikki. I saw that. The woman, if it was, oh my gosh, I can't remember the YouTuber's name now, but she's a bigger YouTuber. She posted that, and then her title said that the book was sold out, but the artist who does it actually has multiple books. Yeah, Chloe Rose, thank you, that's what it was. Yeah, it's super interesting. I love the concept. Okay, so we're not gonna do the blender yet because I don't want to accidentally get blender on the jar. So what we're gonna work on now is we're gonna work on the individual weather aspects, then we'll do our white on the jars, then we'll do the blender, then we'll do our white highlights, and that's the order that we're gonna go in. So for the cloud, we already have a lot of blue in the jar. So we're actually gonna grab a gray, and we are going to grab the slate gray, which is number 495. Okay, so 495, we're gonna give it a quick sharpen. I don't know what her real name is. I just know the color it in. Tried on Book Depository this morning, but didn't look to see if it was sold out. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the ones that I saw were on Amazon. I mean, that sounds right, but I'm not gonna say yes for sure that's her name because I don't actually know the answer and I don't wanna lie. That's totally her name. I mean, her name could be Peggy. I like the name Peggy. What's that movie with John Travolta? Peggy Sue got married or something. She like goes back in time. I'm trying to remember who is his co-star in that one. I loved it though. It's a good movie, but I also love anything to do with like time travel. Sandra Caldwell, thank you, Claire. Nicolas Cage, yeah, I'm trying to remember who the woman is, who his co-star. Can't quite remember what her name is. Let's do the silver gray. Yeah. Why don't I know her name? Does she ever say her name on the page? I mean, I've been following her page for ages, but I just, follow it as colored in. Okay, so silver gray. It's a pretty sharp point, so I'm not going to press super hard because I don't want the lid to snap. But I am going to just use little circles. And we'll probably do some white over this and probably even some white on the outline. But as far as color is concerned, that's what we're going to do. Yes, it says it. Okay, well, I'm clearly immensely observant. Sorry, Sandra. I like your Facebook page, but I'm terrible with names. No joke. When I first started streaming, I actually had a little cheat sheet on the wall next to me because I couldn't remember everybody's names. Okay, so now for the sun, let's go ahead and grab yellow ochre number 34. I know one of my kids was asking me about something yesterday, and it was something about some Kathleen Turner. Thank you. That's what it was. It was something about some cartoon they'd been watching, and it was about one of the characters. And obviously their shows are important to them, but I don't really I know what they're watching, and I make sure that what they're watching is safe. Like it's nothing bad that they're watching anything. But other than that, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to character development within their shows. And they were trying to explain something to me. They're like, oh, well, do you know this character and what they did? And I was just like, honey, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Mommy has incredibly limited brain space. And one of the things I don't choose to fill that limited brain space with is, characters from your shows. I love that you love it, but Mommy's not going to remember this. Oh, there you go, Carol. I figure it's better that I'm, honest with them than be like, oh, yeah, I totally get it. And then one of these days, because they're getting old enough and smart enough, I'm using yellow ochre. They're going to call me out on it, and they're going to be like, don't you remember that? You said you did. I'll be like, yeah, totally. All right, and then we're going to use lemon yellow. It's just like, I can barely remember if I've eaten breakfast, let alone what Pinkie Pie did with Moonbeam. I don't remember all the My Little Pony pictures or characters. Okay, so now we're gonna do white. Just a little bit here to kind of blend that yellow. And we're gonna do some gold gel pen any of the gel pen or white highlights we're gonna do are going to be at the end. All right, for this snowflake, I think we might just use gel pen on the snowflake because it's so little. I doubt I'm gonna be able to fit in. So I don't actually ever say how old the little ones are, but definitely around grade school age. It's a general broad. Those of you that have been here like in the evenings when they come in and say night usually can hear their voices and see their hands, gives you a little bit of an idea. But yeah, it's grade school age. Well, and I guess for you that would be like what? primary. Is that the way? I know that the school levels are different in the UK. All right, for these clouds here, spent all this time watching cartoons with my son when he was little, and all that permanently stuck in my head. Now he remembers none of it, right? Okay, so for these clouds, I don't want to do the exact same clouds for this one. Yeah, primary, exactly. So this is obviously like a gray kind of rain cloud, but these are just normal clouds, so these can be anything. So what I actually want to do is use a little bit of lemon yellow on the bottom. And we are just gonna kind of do sort of maybe a sunsetty kind of cloud, sunny day kind of cloud. We're gonna use some yellow and some blues. So let's get light cobalt blue. Definitely still at an age where they still think I'm awesome, and sometimes our daily conversations are fairly entertaining. All right, so let's see, light cobalt blue. Although I am at a stage with little Emily where I am letting her help in the kitchen more, and so she got to help with dinner last night, and she thought that was awesome. I was giving her lessons on oven safety, how to, you know, safely put something into the oven, you know, pot holders, and what to do and what not to do. And so, you know, I see like those kids on MasterChef, and I'm like, these kids are like chopping with butcher knives. Like, that's just terrifying to me. But I was like, she sees it and she's like, Mommy, I want to do that. And I was just like, well, all right, we're gonna take this slow, and we're gonna learn the basics first. Right, Karen? Thought I was awesome, right? Oh man, yeah, I'm not. We're not quite there yet, but I know it's not going to be long, and so I'm just trying to treasure the moments that I have with them now. All right, so let's see. This is ultramarine pink. Young enough that they still want to snuggle. However, old enough that I get the occasional eye roll because I made a really stupid joke. All right, so now I want to use a little bit of white on the clouds, and we're going to do a white outline on the clouds as well. Keeping in mind that we are showing like a lighter background because it's going to be looking through the jar, but all these items are in the jar as well. So they're going to be slightly more muted being behind a screen. Oh, I feel like I got a sneeze coming on. Oh. All right, muted that one just in time. For snuggles, there you go. Oh, I keep asking him, it's like, will you promise me that when I'm really old, you'll still snuggle with me? He's like, yeah. I know it's coming. I know it is. And, you know, my goal is just to raise them well to where they will be, you know, useful members of society, but I will enjoy the littles while I have it. All right, we're gonna grab gray blue, number 755. I mean, I look back at their baby pictures and I'm just like, oh. I've got a friend with a little boy who is just a little over a year. And like I asked little Steve, I was just like, can you believe you were ever that small? And he just looked at me straight faced, you know, like total deadpan, you know, comedy. And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess we're at this point now, aren't we? Okay. I'm just gonna go cry a little bit in the corner. That's fine. Oh, I love that, Angela. I love little snuggle boys. But it's also fun to see them, like, you know, grow up, figure out what they like, what they don't like, personalities and everything. And honestly, the funny thing is I forget just how capable my children are now, like at the age that they're at. All right, we're gonna use light cobalt blue. Like little Emily will be doing something in the kitchen, and my instinct is to go, you know, help her like pour whatever it is she's pouring or open whatever it is she's trying to open. But I mean, she's got it. She doesn't need my help. And I'm like, oh, well, that's a thing now. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use white. White. I'm thinking the outside of this little tornado, we might actually use like a silver gel pen. Kids were digging through old photos and we were reminiscing, and my daughter was amazed to find out how tiny she really was when she was born. 1 pound, 15 ounces. Oh my gosh, Durbin, what week was she, what was it? What's the viability stage? Is it 24 weeks? It's been a while since I had my kiddos, but I feel like it's 23 or 24 weeks. Maybe it's 27. See, my eldest used to call apples too, so I tried to make him say, oh, right, no, I totally do the same thing. So the kids, instead of like, if they ever had a drink that had carbonation in it, instead of calling it fizzy, they'd call it civvy. And so I try to bring that back every now and then, but they're just like, yeah, no, probably not. Aw, right, Nikki? Yes, all the snuggles. Okay, so we have this lightning bolt here, and I kind of want to, obviously since it's, you know, you see the lightning, that means it's gonna kind of, you know, be pretty bright. And I kind of want to show that on the cloud. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave where we put this yellow for the cloud. We're going to do kind of white on there. Oh, twins. Okay, okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right, so we're going to use slate gray again, but it's going to be just on the top here. Okay, we might use a little bit of yellow, but I mean, lightning bolts aren't always yellow. It's usually kind of like a white and a blue. All right, and then kids are early 40s now. Daughter never liked snuggling, but my son still loves hugs and back rubs from his mama. Oh, I love that. 5'4" and 4'10". Oh my goodness. All right, so silver gray. I have a cousin who's like 7 foot. We're the short ones in the family. It's pretty hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna do that silver gray. I'm gonna put a little bit here. I swear I shrank after I had kids. Like I think it shrunk me down. All right, so lemon yellow, we're just gonna do a little bit, just a tiny bit, and then we're gonna use that white. 6'1", oh my goodness. Well, little Steve is thrilled because I don't know if you guys do it, but we do the whole measure on the wall thing so they can see how tall they're getting over time. And little Steve is taller than little Emily was at the same age, and he is just thrilled about it. He loves it. He's like, ah! Okay, so let's see. I want to do a little bit more yellow in here because, I mean, obviously it's a trapped sun. So let's go ahead. We're just going to do it lightly. Okay. And what we're going to actually do is we're going to erase some of this purple that we put in here, especially around the lightning bolt, and we're gonna add a little bit of yellow in here as well. Right? Okay, so now we're gonna do lemon. Oh, let's get a little bit of that eraser off just a bit. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna do the little bit of lemon yellow. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna use our white. I know it, Marcy. Like mine are still young and I'm trying to like really just slow it down as much as I can. But like, yeah, it's hard, man. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use the white and we are going to blend the jars here. I'm gonna try and press pretty hard without obviously snapping the lead. And I don't want to totally blow through the Lumi. So after we get our first layer of Lumi, we might actually come in with a white Prismacolor. Yeah, because that's still pretty dark. White Prismacolor and just do a little extra smooshing here. Like I said, I don't want to, with all the smooshing I do with the white, I could blow through this pencil super fast. And I don't necessarily want to do that. Okay, so we're gonna keep blending this one, and you'll see now we've got those gradients for the blue to purple. They're really kind of standing out. Oh, this page is gonna look so cool when we're done. And actually, it's okay if you go over that lightning because you're gonna go over it with, I say you're, but I'm gonna go over it with a white paint pen. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the white Prismacolor. And we're gonna press a little bit harder. I've still got this sheet of paper behind the page because I have some coloring on the opposite page over here. And that white paper will just keep color transfer from happening on the other side. Now, it's okay if you go over the edge of the jar. Because actually, if we white out that jar a little bit, we may not even need to use that much. Well, actually, no, we'll probably still use some white on the outside so that it stays consistent with the one down below. But I am pressing pretty hard at this point. I really want to get all of that kind of smoothed out. Like I said, we're going to be using the blender on the background. What other pencil are they most like? None other. No. So they are a softer pencil. They're a softer pencil. I would say if I were to choose anything, they remind me of probably the Derwent drawing a little bit. I've always said that the Caran D'Ache, the Luminance are what the Prismacolor should be. They're a very soft lead. They're a wax-based lead. They're very soft. The wood quality is so much higher than the Prismacolor. Their cores are never off-center. They use more glue in the barrel of the pencil, which keeps it from too much breakage. They're amazing. I love them. That being said, because they are so soft, that's why I'm using a Prismacolor right now. It is incredibly easy to blow through an entire pencil. I will say I've had the Pablos for a while and I haven't had to replace any of those colors yet because the Pablos, although they are a Caran D'Ache brand, they are it's a considerably harder lead. So it's more difficult to blow through one of the Pablo pencils than it is one of the Lumis. Ah, no worries. How is the baby, Dominique? I bet she's grown big. Here we are talking about snuggling kiddos. You got a fresh one right there. Okay. So I'm trying to think this week when I want to go back to Hobby Lobby to check for more deals, but I don't know. I called them yesterday to try and get an idea of when they're going to be finishing all their markdowns, and like they have to have it finished by the end of March. And so it's just, I'm waiting for them to mark down their polymer clay is what it is. Because they go down to like 75 cents plus the Diamond Art Club diamond paintings that they have there are going to get marked down. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and use our blender because we may end up making this a little bit darker, but we're gonna go ahead and do this first. Now I'm trying not to get on the outside part of the hutch because I haven't done the rest of that wood yet. And when you lay the blender on uncolored paper, it makes it really hard for the color to stick to it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna darken that up. The material is marked down. Oh, I hadn't seen that. I checked last time we were there, or I was there, because I went a couple times last week just to double check a few things. The last time I went, I didn't really get that much. I had to go because one of the kids needed a plain shirt from there for a school project. They've got that aisle with all the, shirts that you can put designs on or whatever else, and we just needed a plain one. And so I was like, all right, well, I gotta go anyway, so I'll check. But I think the thing of it is my Hobby Lobby is so far behind on marking down everything. It's just like, come on, let's speed the process up a little bit. Oh, I love that. I saw that, Durbin. I posted the link. Oh, I need to put do I have the little victories? I don't think I have the link in the description, but I posted it in my stories for the new cover was released. Oh, wait, did she just announce it on her Facebook? I know there's been a number of us. Hang on, I want to see what I know there's been a number of us that am posting the picture of it. Ah, there it is, an hour ago. New book cover reveal, small victories, coloring book of little wins and miniature masterpieces. We don't always have a whole afternoon or even an hour to dedicate to our creative practice. Small Victories is the perfect book for when you want to pick up a pencil and complete some coloring in a single settings. Colorists will find pages, lots of little individual drawings from which they can select a few and color along with little vignettes and other smaller motifs that can be completed in a single coloring session, all featuring my signature style of whimsical illustrations and flights of fantasy. The perfect coloring book to flex your creative muscles while also guaranteeing more of those feel-good vibes you get on completion of a book. Shannon, can you grab a link for the little victories or one of you mods in chat for the little victories? From tiny toadstools, dinky cakes to celestial and floral miniscapes, this is the perfect pocket-sized coloring book to ensure you get your daily dose of creative calm. Now that's interesting. Pocket size, huh? So I wonder if, because I know she's done the smaller coloring books. Yeah, a pocket size. So, she's got, obviously, if you've been around long enough, she does the postcards and stuff. And she's got these ones, the miniature Enchanted Forest and miniature Secret Garden. But I'm wondering now, like when I think pocket size, I think like, you know, is there a description? Is it cheaper on Amazon than Book Depository? Yeah, probably. Is there a description on Amazon that says the size of it? Sorry, we're detouring here for just a second. Hi, Kara. Now I'm curious. Yeah, they are very small, but if she drew these images specifically for a small book, let's see, Little Victories, Johanna, thank you, Shannon. Johanna, oh, I'll just click this. Click Shannon's link. There we go. Oh no, I wanna go to site. I don't wanna go back to YouTube, I wanna go to site. All right, let's see. Amazon. All right, let's look in the description here. You guys can, that link that Shannon just put in there, you know, go ahead and grab that, bookmark it. I'm just checking to see if there's something in the description that says the dimensions of it, you know, product details. It's 13 ounces. So, what, there's like 8 ounces in a pound? I might be wrong on that. That could be something we could test out. See how much, I can get my little scale and, Angela. I could get my little painting scale and I could like see how much the miniature Secret Garden weighs versus the books. Because if it's 13 ounces, so what, like almost a pound and a half? Little over a pound and a half? Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to do a little research later. 16 ounces of pen, wow. Okay, so it's just on, yeah, okay, why was I thinking 8? Oh, I guess that's half of it. But, so it's a little less than a pound. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig out my scale because like, how much does this weigh? Now I'm like looking around to see if my scale is anywhere. Well, if it's only a pound, because this definitely feels more than a pound. Hi, Ashley, hello. 14 bucks on Amazon, yeah. All right, y'all, I'm gonna, oh, I just said y'all, dang it, I've been living in Texas too long. So I'm gonna weigh my books after stream. All right, Paul's going nuts at the door, hang on. Hang on, if I don't let him in, he's gonna riot. Gotta riot. All right, hey, Paul. Also checking to see if my scale's in this drawer here. I thought it was. Because now I'm super curious. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to find my scale. I've got just like a little ounce scale that I used when I was measuring my paints when I did fluid art. Miniature Secret Garden is 103 pages. The new book is 80 pages. Doesn't help with the size though. Yeah, right. I don't know. Does anybody have an ounce scale on them that has the miniature book that can go weigh it? All right, well, I will find my scale today and I will I will weigh the miniature book and we'll try and see if we can figure it out. Let's see. All right, so we got our Prussian blue here. We're gonna press a little bit harder now. Oh yeah, we are zoomed in, okay. You got one, Pamela? Yeah, because like now I'm curious. Very intrigued. Hi, Paul. You coming up? Okay. All right. Okay, we doing, hello. You're gonna write on it. Write on it. Hi, okay. You will get your, new book is 367 grams according to Amazon. What's that in? Rubbing your face on the phone. All right, I'm just gonna shift this. He's literally, if I type something weird, it's because Paul's like going to town on my phone. What is this on your, got, oh, eraser. Those are my pencils, sir. No, those are mine. They're not yours. You are feeling feisty, aren't you? Yeah, oh, nice buddy. And it didn't even register. Yeah, I think it's gotta be one of those little small, like, you know, kitchen scales. Now move your little paw. Now he's pawing at my lamp. If everything comes crashing down, you'll know whose fault it was. Rooms of Wonder is 80 pages, so you could weigh Rooms of Wonder and then do some math, right? Oh, Paul, that's the whole night, buddy. Why? He literally just grabbed the pole for the light and was trying to pull it down. Okay, all right. We're gonna have to take a cat detour here because he is being very demanding. And look at all that cat hair. Oh my goodness. All right, are you cool with me continuing? Oh, nice, Nikki. Paul, think of it as a Steve is here, but he's downstairs doing meetings, and so he's not getting the undivided attention. And he knows he can come up here, get on the desk, destroy the setup, and he will get the attention that he feels he rightly deserves. What are you doing? That's your tail. I have to color in between swishes of the tail here. Paul, you're chewing on my phone. No, you're good, Pamela. I'll find I've got it out somewhere. I'll have to find it after stream. Doubt you guys want to watch me dig around in my closet. Yeah, it's available in November. Really? A little swish swish. Excuse me, sir. Is this even in focus right now? It feels out of focus. Paul, you're causing so much chaos, buddy. So much chaos. I was planning on coloring during stream today, but instead I've been busy trying to figure out what to get my brother for his birthday. Just remember it's coming up in next week. Oh, that reminds me. I actually have a gift to buy for a friend as well. I should do that after stream today before I forget about it. All right, so I'm still just using Prussian blue with various interruptions from Sir Paul. I would think so. With it being almost half the pages, I would think so, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna use the cat butt, apparently. Just give us, okay, I'll move the book. Just, you gotta give us a little, it's not even in the screen anymore. Nope, no, that's my stuff. Okay, we're still in frame. Literally, I'm telling you, if I type anything weird or somebody accidentally gets banned, it's all Paul's fault. All right, so I'm using middle cobalt blue. Are you leaving now? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness, that was chaos. You know, he's laying on the rug, looking at me like his feelings are hurt. Well, buddy, you got me during work hours. I spent like an hour snuggling you last night. There's so much cat hair on my shirt, you guys. Mini Enchanted Forest is 209 grams. The new book is bigger. Interesting. So maybe when she says pocket size, we're still using the middle cobalt blue. Maybe it's like something you can put in your purse. Huh. And we know it's got to be like, it's not a perfect square. It's more like shaped, like Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, and I wonder if she chose that shape because if you put it in your bag, that's probably going to be a little bit more agreeable. Oh, I know. I'm totally excited. I'm just trying to be a detective now. All right. So we have put down our layer of our blender pencil, and now we are layering it on top with our blue and purple colored pencils again, so we can get this back part just a little bit darker. Now we're going to do A4 size. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Nikki. Like, I had this pre-ordered even before the cover came out. Every time. Absolutely. And all the accessories. I have a few Johanna accessories that I've gotten over the years from her that aren't necessarily available mainstream, and they live on a shelf in a place of honor. And all the little cards that she stuck in packages before, I saved all of those as well. But yeah, I'll be really curious to see this book when it's out. I wonder if I could just email her and ask her what the dimensions are, if that's something she wants to release. I might do that. If I decide to do it and I get an answer, I will let you all know. I'm gonna lines a little bit. That's okay. Let's see. Hi, Minty. That's cheating? That's not cheating. That's using my resources. All right, let's see. Ultramarine Violet. Besides, then I can share it with all of you. Okay. Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna, if she allows me, I'm not gonna like gatekeep the information. You kidding me? I'm gonna be like, everybody, this is the size. What do you mean? She has an email that people can contact her from. I don't recall which one that is, but she does. Okay, so now I'm gonna use Violet. You're in Violet, Violet. Honestly, I'd have her on for another interview, but I've asked her a lot of the questions. Like, because I've had her on twice, and I don't know that I would have enough questions to ask her unless I asked her like something seriously obscure, like, you know, how do you feel about pickles and ice cream? Okay, then we're gonna go back to the Ultramarine Violet. Yeah, there you go. Discover a whole new way to color with the small scale pocket-sized edition of Johanna Basford's bestseller, Enchanted Forest. That's perfect. I love that. All right, so Ultramarine. Go ask her about donuts and jetpacks. Perfect. I love it. I probably would, actually. And she's cool enough that she would probably give me a legitimate answer. Okay, so we're just using an Ultramarine Violet, a layer over, and I think I'm pretty happy. I think I'm pretty happy with that. However, I have a little bit of shading, like shadow, that I put in on the jars. And so we're gonna do that. So let's grab our slate gray, the way Johanna describes Enchanted Forest. Gotcha, gotcha. You're good, Minty. That is totally understandable. Okay, that's a little bright now. We're gonna turn that down. I had turned it up because Paul's butt was blocking the light. All right, he has now left the office. He's decided he's had enough of me. Actually, instead of slate gray, let's use Payne's gray. A little bit of a cooler gray. Better than those uncool grays. I'm hilarious. At least I think I am. All right, give it a quick sharpen. All right, and so now we're gonna use the, like I said, this is a Payne's Gray 60%, is what we grabbed. I keep saying we, but no, I grabbed it. I just default to that all the time. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of shadow under where the overhang of the hutch is at. Time is it anyway? I'm not even watching. 11:02. We're doing good on time, and I'm still planning on doing words on stream after we're done here. Oh, absolutely. Barnes & Noble has dimensions as 6 by 8, but doesn't say that if it's inches. I assume so. Yeah, I would assume so. Okay, so 6 by 8. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Sorry, I have my mat has measurements on it, so there we go. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so here we are at 8 inches and then 6. Can't really see. 6 is this line right here. So yeah, that's actually not too bad. I like that. I think Johanna would use a jetpack to pick up Nancy, eat the donut off the 7th. There you go. So actually, that sounds like that's a really nice size. I like that. Oh, I love how this looks when it's zoomed out. Sometimes when you're zoomed in so close, you like question it like, it's all right. But I love how it looks zoomed out. Okay. So we're just using that Payne's Gray here. All right, well, there we go. See, that's community detectiving right there. A5, yeah. Okay, we're also gonna add a little bit of that Payne's Gray down at the bottom here. So what is everybody, if you're reading something, what is everybody reading right now? Or what show are you into at the moment? I was watching that Is It Cake on Netflix, but I almost can't because the host, he's not funny. I don't know, it's a struggle. Like, I feel like, I mean, I know it's supposed to be goofy. Like, none of the experts that are supposed to be judges are really, you know, experts, but it's just, it's goofy, it's fun, but I like trying to guess which one's actually cake. New book says 13 ounces A5 for big book is 16 ounces, or Did I read that as 18? I think I read it as 13. Oh, absolutely, Marcy. Oh, please tag me when you're done with it. Wait, 1883. I feel like I know that. What's that one about? Remind me. All right, so sorry, my nose is all itchy because Paul's all furry. Payne's Gray, 60%. We're gonna give it just a quick sharpen. Soaking up vitamin D, even if it's just for a day, right? No, it has been nice. I just wish that it was like this during the summertime. I think I probably just enjoy it less because I'm dreading knowing that summer is just around the corner, and summer in Texas is unpleasant. Okay, so we're adding a little bit of shadow to our jars. Do you see how we've got that next to where the white is? That is what we are adding now. It just helps to give it a little bit of depth. We'll use the blender on it to kind of smooth out the edge just a bit. Last time we put this on kind of almost as an afterthought after we had our white on it, but this time around I'm gonna go ahead and put it on beforehand. Sorry, I was getting some messages, glancing up at them. All right, and we're gonna do this one here. And then when we're all done and have our jars where we like them, we'll go ahead and break out with the white pen and the gel pens. Oh, nice. Prince Harry book spare right now. Oh, very good. Currently reading, sorry, I'm gonna, hold up. Yellowstone in the beginning, nice. Netflix, Lydia Poet, oh, okay. I'm currently reading documentation integrations available for Office 365 into our learning management system, and we've been rewatching episodes of Psych. The first half made 0 sense to me. The second half, I'm totally on board with. Wear donuts, I like to be low-key, although I do not like wearing donuts. I do not think wearing donuts is low-key, right? Oh, absolutely, Minty. Minty, they're wonderful. Let's see, I'm reading the Prince Harry. How do you like that, Christina? Kepler's books. Are you using gray for shadowing? I am. So this is the Payne's Gray 60%. Oh, nice, Minty. It's just giving it that little bit of extra depth on the left-hand side, and when we add our white, I think it's gonna make a lot more sense. But I'm smoothing out the gray that we did use. It lightens it a little bit, but I'm using the blender, which I haven't actually used on the jars yet, because remember we used that white straight away. So we're just doing a little extra smoothing. There we go. Pressing pretty hard, but that's gonna be okay because we've got that paper behind us. All right, so now, let's see. Let's bust out with our white paint pen. Okay, we're gonna get a little sticky note here to test it out on. Make sure it is all good. Think we're good? Yes, we are good. All right, so we're gonna work left to right here. If I don't look up at chat, it's just because I need to concentrate a little bit. My hands don't necessarily enjoy it when I try and draw straight lines. It's coming out a little thicker than I initially planned, but it's okay. I think we'll make it work. Let's see. We're gonna use silver for the outline of the cloud. I think we'll wait until after we've used the gel pen to do any of the white highlights on the inside of the jar. Because that gel pen is going to need to go underneath of it. I'm holding this marker so tight. Just want it to work. Let's see. Jetpack all the way, but with a dog harness attachment. I'd like to travel with my dog. There you go. Oh, awesome, Christina. A lot of podcasts. Gabriel made interviews are really interesting. He talks about the childhood trauma and illness. Oh, interesting. Yeah, as far as listening, I'm really into the audiobooks. So yeah, Warbreaker. I realized it was a Brandon Sanderson one I didn't have. There's a new book from Brandon Sanderson coming out in April, but it's not on Audible yet. And if I've learned anything from the fact that I still haven't finished the 5th book from Court of Thorns and Roses, it's that Audible is definitely the way to go for me, because I just do not have time to just sit down and read Also, I find that just sitting down and reading, like, because I've tried to do it in the car pickup line since I'm just sitting there anyway. I'll usually either draw or I've been trying the reading, but it just makes me so sleepy. I don't know, does reading make any of you so sleepy? Okay. Just about ready for our gel pens. But all this needs to stand out quite a bit more. All right, let's get our super glitter gel pens. And there's a white pen and some blenders in there. I'm clearly good at reorganizing my stuff. Get sleepy when I read. Ride? He's having a talk with Prince Harry around the 4th of March. Oh, listen to this. Oh, very cool. Right, Carol? Yeah, especially if it's really good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use our silver glitter gel pen. I'm gonna carefully go around the edge of the cloud here. And I'm working left to right because I am right-handed and I really don't want to smear it. Okay, let's see. For the raindrops, colors everywhere. Rainbow. I want to do blue. I'm thinking we're just gonna do white, honestly. But for the sun, we're gonna break out with some gold. And if you see me kind of like almost doing this sketchy movement, that's just part of my issue of not being able to draw a straight line without wiggling. So you don't need to necessarily do it the way that I do it. Okay, so we've got some dots here and some lines. Let's see. Now, here's my next question for you. Do you guys want me to continue this? I don't know. I feel like we've already done 2 parts of it. I kind of feel like maybe we should do something new for the next one. All right, we'll do white. We'll do white for this snowflake. Is that the one? Yeah. I don't know how well this is going to work. I might need to, once it dries, I might need to use a little bit of blue colored pencil, like on the outside of it, because this white is kind of making everything disappear. Which, I mean, is fine. Use a white paint pen. You're gonna get what you're gonna get, but I just don't know how well it's working to make it stand out. It's definitely disappearing. Yeah, I think I need to work on that snowflake a little bit more. I'm not happy with it. What pens am I using? So this one is the Arteza white acrylic marker, and then the glitter pens are the super glitter gel pens by Arteza. Let's see. Hi, Angela. Thank you. All right, so for the clouds, we're gonna do white around the outside of these clouds because these clouds are not rain clouds. These are just clouds. And then I'm probably gonna do a little bit of blue behind them to make that white kind of pop. You don't want it to completely disappear. When stuff's this little and you're using white on it, it can make it a little bit difficult. Okay, for the tornado, we're gonna use the silver. Okay. There we are. For this cloud, we're going to use the silver. But we're also going to add a little bit of white to it. Okay, so let's grab that. Grab a little bit. We're going to add in some of our own white up here in the gray where I know it's going to stand out a little bit more. I know it looks really glary for you guys because of the light, but if we turn it, not quite as much. Clearly need to work on these two a little bit more. You know what? Let's go ahead and have fun with it, and let's do gold for the lightning so that it stands out a little bit more. There we go. I like that. Okay, so now we need to fix these ones here. We're gonna, let's see. I want to do that one. No, I'm gonna come back for that one. I almost wonder if we should like do a blue over it, but no, we'll work on the clouds for just a second. All right, so let's grab the, do I want the light blue? No, we're gonna do the light cobalt blue, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of this blue around the outside. Now, if you scratch off some of the white, it's okay, because we're actually gonna reapply the white after we get this placed down. But what this needs is a slightly darker color behind it to help that white to pop. There we go. And then let's go ahead and grab, let's do gray blue. I know we got that out. Yeah, this is gray blue right here. Okay, and we're gonna add a little bit of that there. And we're gonna reapply that white. And with that standing out, should pop just a little bit more. Now I'm also, since I have wet gel pen here, I'm trying not to smear my hand across it. All right, let's get our white again. And just a reminder, if you weren't in here at the beginning, those of you that are members, don't forget to check the community tab for your free coloring download this month. I put that up this morning. So that should be available for you. I'll give you another sneak peek of it here in just a bit. All right, I like that a little bit better, but I think we need to separate the two clouds from one another. So let's grab our gray blue again. Do I have a link to the Pentel plants? Yes, I think it should be in the description below. But I might need to update that link. But it's just the, you could drop one in for the super glitter gel pens from Arteza. You can also get them on Amazon, I think. But if you get them from Arteza, you can use my 10% off coupon code, Emily Illustrator 10. I don't know if they're in stock right now. I haven't checked in a while. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of white here. I do love them though. Quite a bit. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of white just to smooth that edge. There we go. Not using my hand or the brush because I don't want to smear it. So, I mean, they're clouds and you definitely could go darker behind them. Let's go ahead and grab this light cobalt blue. We're going to use this just a little bit more. It really just depends on what kind of clouds you're going for. There you go. I know it just looks off now, but I swear from far away it all works. Okay, let's see now. Let's do a little bit more white on the outside so that this pops just a little bit more. Because it does tend to absorb the color that's behind it. Now, I'm not pressing that hard because I don't want to scrape up some of this paint. Hang on, it's a little bit much. Don't want it to overflow on me. There we go. I'm also trying to be mindful. I might need to wait till that dries a little bit more of where my hand is because I don't want to go over the gel pen. All right, so we're going to drop in some of these highlights. Now I'm gonna do white for the raindrops. So I'm realizing it kind of looks like snow. So once this white dries, I'll go in with a blue gel pen and put white on top of it, but it'll still kind of work because it'll stand out. I suppose it could be snow. There's nothing that says it's a rain cloud. Sometimes these little ones are hard to do. Now, this is automatically going to turn yellow because of the gel pen underneath. So once that dries, I'll put more on top of it. There's a really lot of like back and forth when you're doing this particular one. All right, let's do our second layer of white here. And then what I think we might do with this one is go ahead and do a silver or blue gel pen on top once this is dried for the way that the snowflake looks. It was just too small to try and do any shading with, and I think it would just, if you were trying to do something this small with depth and shading, it would just get frustrating. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's possible, but. Sounds good, Natalie. Gosh, my nose is so itchy. Thank you, Paul. Getting his fur all up in here. Okay, let's do the same to this jar here. Okay. Now, I feel like anything else that I need to do with these, which there is more to do still, I need to tackle it later because this gel pen and white paint pen needs to all dry. So we're gonna work a little bit on the outside of the hutch here. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy, that cat hair. Okay, and we are going to grab, let's see, what colors did we use? We used, I really want to use the new dark phthalo cyanine green, but we got to stay consistent. So we're going to get dark sap green. Okay, dark sap green, and then I believe it was 212, the chromium oxide green. Okay, and then the middle verdigris, and I think we used a white. So we're gonna start with these ones. So like I said, 739, 212, and 713. Yeah, I still want to refine that, but if I keep messing with it, I need to wait for it to dry. Sometimes you gotta do things in stages. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this on up. We're just gonna go over the little extra designs that are on the hutch there, just kind of like we did here, but you see how I kind of almost made it look embossed? That's what we're gonna be going for. All right. Again, trying to be conscious of where those colors and gel pen and everything are so I don't smear it. But we're gonna do this darker color around the edges. There we go. Honestly, like I could probably spend another hour on these jars, which I might actually do off stream. Della, hello Della, she says, question of the day, jetpack for sure. Can you imagine traveling as the crow flies? It'd be so cool, but I'm afraid of heights, so it wouldn't be too far off the ground. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That would be pretty high. Although, says the girl who wants to go paramotoring someday. So, you know, there's that. I don't know, what do you guys have on your bucket list for things you would love, even if it's just one? What's something you would love to do someday? Okay. There we go. Go around the other side here. Ride a hot air balloon. Oh, that would be cool. There's that, like, there's some places where, like, you see the pictures of all the hot air balloons in the sky. Like, that would be awesome. See, I love that. Because I think secretly all humans would, like, love to be able to know how to fly. Okay, just trying to be careful, not touch any of that wet paint and gel pen. I'm gonna turn this a little bit. Ooh, Australia, absolutely. So I did for other countries. I did, the UK. I did Scotland. When you have a layover in your country, does that count, or in a country, does that count as visiting said country? Because if that's the case, I'm not even in frame. If that's the case, I've been to Germany, but I've also been to Canada. But that was before you needed a passport to go to Canada. Now you need a passport. But at the time, it was just, crossing the border. Oh, me too, Mercy. I would love to visit Ireland with my mom. But that's partially because we have ancestors from there. Okay. Oh, awesome, Marcy. Marcy, maybe we're related. Now, my mom's done a lot of genealogical work to kind of figure out where we're all from, and yeah, we actually know the city or the island specifically where we hail from, so it's pretty cool. Genealogy is amazing because, like, if your ancestors had done, like, or made, you know, one decision differently, that could have changed your life entirely. Got a little bit more in frame. Oh, nice, Carol. Okay, so now we're gonna grab 212, which is the chromium oxide green. And I think I used white on here as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, genealogical stuff is fascinating. I mean, we've discovered that Steve is related to Genghis Khan, so, you know, that's cool. Don't know that there is anybody famous in my lineage. Okay, now we're gonna use the, take a AA fuel dragster down a quarter mile at 325 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. That is very specific and I love it. Say go to Venice and ride a gondola before the water never comes back. That is true, that would be cool. He's spent hours researching, right? All right, so middle verdigris. Yeah, it's something to totally get lost in, absolutely. And we're just going to cover the rest of this, and then we'll use the white to blend it through so it looks like the rest. Then we'll work on the embossing. We still have this top part to do as well. Although, we could do this front part in rainbow. Comes colors everywhere. That would be cool. I think we'll do that. Rainbow, reading rainbow, butterfly in the sky. Does anybody else watch Reading Rainbow? I don't know, maybe that was a 90s kid thing. I mean, I was born in the 80s, but let's be honest, when you're 4 years old, you're not really aware of what's going on. Right? No, it's super cool to see who you're related to, especially if you end up doing like one of those DNA tests and then you end up finding like all these different relatives. All right, so we're gonna grab the white now. I know it's all upside down, but it works. Just gotta trust the process. Did I use white or did I blend it? Felt like I used white. Oh well. If we didn't, I'll just fix it. Yeah, that doesn't look quite the same. I'm wondering if I just used the blender, that might make more sense. To go back and look and see what I did. Yeah, I think that white wasn't looking correct, so we're just gonna use our middle verdigris. Let's see. I have a friend who did the DNA test and found out she had half siblings. Oh, that's cool. I'm related to President Grant, great uncle or something. My mom did do some research and did discover that one of my ancestors was one of the people that came over on the Mayflower. So that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously this is the internet and it's completely public, so I won't give too many details, but yeah, she discovered that one of my ancestors came over on the Mayflower. So that's pretty neat. I guess that's sort of famous-ish. Ooh, oh, it's an empty cup. Empty coffee cup. Always reminds me of that little soundbite from Bed's like, I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100%. I'm a potato. I think I spend too much time online. But I swear, most of it's for research. I'm a potato. When Steve and I were dating, we used to if we were just like laying in bed or whatever, or on the couch with a blanket, one of us would suddenly grab the blanket and like roll ourselves up in it and yell, "I'm a burrito!" Usually got a good chuckle out of the other person. All right, let's go ahead and do this top and bottom portion so that we can do the rainbow on the very top part of the hutch. No, 1 cup, unless like I'm streaming late at night or I've really got something going on. I rarely do 2 cups of coffee in a day. Like that, maybe do that once, maybe twice a month. My heart can't handle it. You have 22 brothers? Oh my gosh. Right, Carol? Exactly. Oh, I have a relative who had some questionable practices with how many kids he had. Not like it was just he was married and then not married and then married again. Like he was married multiple times and had so many kids. It's like, oh, all right. I mean, it's a great, you know, way back there kind of thing. But you know, you don't know about it. You're like, oh, that's interesting. All right, so we're gonna use the dark sap green. But what I will say that I like about Ancestry is that it makes you, it's easy to think that, you know, like, oh yeah, I have a great, like, you know, you had ancestors, you had to come from somewhere, but seeing things written down, it almost just like makes it more real in the sense that, you know, like, oh wow, this really was another person who had an entirely, you know, other life. And yeah, it's just cool. Okay, so we're using 212 now. We haven't touched up any of the embossing yet. We're gonna finish this part of the green first. We've still got like 30 minutes, so we're doing okay. Okay, then let's use the middle verdigris. I mean, you can tell by this one, because this clearly looks way better than this one, that I still have a ways to go in this one, but I need everything to dry before I can tackle the rest of it. Okay. And then we're gonna do this top part here. We still have the stuff to do. Oh, I touched it. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna move this upside down so that I don't rub my hand on it anymore. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And this one. And this is the 212. Now we're gonna grab the middle verdigris. And I will probably wait to do the embossing until I'm done with the jars anyway, so I don't smear it. Okay. All right, so now let's grab some rainbow colors. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's get the Scarlet number 70. Very nice, a red color. Okay, so number 70 Scarlet. Then we're gonna get orange. Okay. Then we're gonna get lemon yellow, which we have out already. Then we're gonna get spring green and grass green. Spring green, grass green. And then from grass green, we're gonna get Chrysocolla blue, which is my new favorite color because hello, it's gorgeous. Okay, is this it? Nope, that's turquoise. Yeah, Chrysocolla blue. And then we'll get the Phthalocyanine blue. Go. And then we'll get the, let's see, I want to do dark indigo. It's almost too dark. Let's get the Indian Throne blue. Let's see, do I have that out already? No, that's Prussian blue. Let's see, Indian Throne blue. That's Prussian blue. Oh, there it is. Okay, Indian Throne blue, and then we're gonna get the violet. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the red on this side here. It's a little bit harder to begin with. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay, now we're gonna do orange. Everything rainbow. There you go, exclamation point violet. Turn it violet, violet. Okay, there's the orange. Now the lemon yellow. And the key to layering these is layering them on top of one another. Spring green. And this is just the first layer. We're gonna go over this one more time. Spring green, grass green. And for the design on the top, we'll do kind of an embossing technique like we did on the others, but it will just depend on what color is on it at the time. Okay, then the Chrysocolla blue. Seriously, this color is so pretty. No worries, Kara. Right? What about, don't I have an exclamation point adults? We got that one up there now too. Let's see, we only have 3 more colors. We're gonna go ahead and extend this out a little bit. So we're gonna take the red. I should have like measured this and figured out how to divide it up. Okay, then we're gonna bring this over with the orange. Okay, we're gonna erase a little bit of this. I think it's adult without the S. I'm just gonna erase it a little bit. There we go. All right, so we got the orange. There you go. I need an adult or adult. Have you seen when people actually paint furniture like this really beautiful colors? I have, but when I see that, I'm just like, how does that paint hold up? How does it not like crack? Surely it can't be comfortable. Like I definitely like question how practical it is to actually paint furniture. I mean, when it dries, I would assume it's like all crinkly and stuff. All right, then the green. There we go, that's a little bit better. Bring it right to the edge. Oh, wood, oh yes, yes, yes. There you go, I need an adult or adult. It's me on a daily basis, I swear. All right, let's do, when we got the middle cobalt hue, right there. We're gonna make this smoother right now. We're just kind of mapping in our colors. There's our version of indigo and violet. Yeah, no couches. Okay, I got that. I got that. Yeah, I see people paint couches though, like the fabric. And like, I know what fabric paint feels on like shirts afterwards, and that just does not seem comfortable. You're good, Shannon. Okay, so violet. We're gonna go back the other way now. We're gonna kind of smooth out this blend a little bit. Okay, then we're gonna get the Indian Throne blue. Wait, did I read it wrong or does it actually say? Oh no, I just read it as furniture, and so yeah, I read it as. When furniture, I was thinking like couch. But yes, absolutely. There was a lady that I saw that painted one of her rooms in this really cool kind of gradient. I was like, oh, that's neat. We're not gonna be in this house forever though. Like we could very well move like next year if Steve gets a really good job. And so part of me doesn't want to invest the energy to paint a wall if we're not gonna like be here for a while. Because then I have to paint over it. Ma'am, you're not coloring a cat. No, my brain is not caught up today. I stayed up entirely too late last night, and I woke up, and you ever just wake up and you're like, what day it is? What day is it? What time is it? I don't even know what's going on. Why is there a cat on my head? Because seriously, that does happen. Okay. All right, yellow. That's the thing you have to understand when you're streaming though too. When you're thinking about what you're doing and conversations that you're having,
having, oh my gosh, words, exclamation point words, you'll find that your brain is often in two different places. And if I were to come back and look at conversations that I've had, I'd be like, why did I think that? Like, I don't know, like my brain just doesn't comprehend things sometimes. Hi, Kelly, how are you? All right, so now we're gonna use the blender. Now we don't want this to look just kind of flat rainbow, so we're gonna be adding a little bit of shadow to it to give it some depth. And that's the same thing, like I'll be talking about something and then somebody will respond to something I asked or said, and then I'll be like, I gotta be honest, I have no idea what I said 10 minutes ago. It goes straight out of my head after I remove it from my mouth. Yeah, so, oh, did I smear it? Did I smear it? That's why I was being careful with the brush. Didn't want to smear it. Okay, let's get the Payne's Gray. Awesome, Kelly. So glad you're here. All right, let's do Payne's Gray. Do a little bit of shadow on the edge there. And we're gonna do some on the purple here. There we go. Let's do some on the wood underneath. And where it overlaps. I mean, who even am I? I'm using gray to shade. Like, pretty sure it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I'm not coloring the way I usually color at all. Okay, there we go. Who was in that originally? Wasn't it Jeff Goldblum? Or was he in, because I know there's like an older one, but maybe I'm thinking some Flywood. Who was in Invasion of the Body Snatchers? I can't remember. Yes, I am. Yeah, I usually press pretty hard with the blender because I really want to smooth things out as much as possible. Okay, so we've got this kind of embossing that's on the top here. So what we're gonna need to do for that is get slightly darker colors than the ones that we use. So let's start with, let's see, what do we have? Mostly greens and yellows. So let's grab the, I could actually probably go ahead and use the dark sap green a little bit. Yeah, the Fly was Jeff Goldblum. That's what it was. Who was in Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Okay, let's get the chromium oxide green as well. And maybe the yellow ochre for the yellow portion, I think. All right, so let's get these sharpened real quick because we need them kind of a fine point. I am gonna have to lint roll my shirt when we're done. Paul got so much cat hair on me. The joys of owning cats. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna use the 739 dark sap green. Are we still, let's move over a little bit. There we go. What version? Whatever the first version was. I think it originally came out like in the 70s, didn't it? Or am I misremembering? It has been so long, but I seem to remember there was like that era of the movie. Oh my gosh. I saw somebody on Instagram the other day refer to the 90s as the olden days. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Wasn't that long ago. All right, so now Donald Sutherland and Jeff Goldblum were both in, okay, so I'm not misremembering it. Okay, he just happened to be in both. All right, so number 212, chromium oxide green. I didn't know Donald Sutherland was. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit of that here. And on this one. You know, I think just to keep it consistent, we're just gonna go ahead and use it on here because I don't wanna throw in like an orange one. Okay, but I feel like we need a little bit of shadow on the under part for this rainbow. I heard that. First one was in 56. Oh wow, I was way off, way off. Just added 90s themes doll to the historical collection. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Dude, I saw that Target was like carrying 90s stuff like back in stock and it's just like, hey, what? Has it been that long that like it's cool enough to come around again? I feel targeted. It's not cool, man. Oh, sounds good, Leslie. All right, so we're doing a little bit of that shadow under here. Let's grab the blender. All right, let's turn around. Yeah, 77. Well, but I mean, I get it, because I mean, when I was in high school, the whole, I guess it was more like wide leg pants or whatever, but I feel like there was a bit of like bell bottomy stuff that was coming back in style. Oh, that's looking so fun. Oh, this will look awesome when it's all done. I still have a really long way to go, but you know, we're getting there. Just chipping away at it little by little. Okay, let's do a little bit of this embossing here. Probably zoom in a little bit more. Like I said, those jars on top are not done yet. I want to take some more time with them and really get them kind of set up. Okay, so these are kind of hard to see, but I know they're little circles and about the distance that each one is. So I'm trying to avoid the jars carefully. Is my head in frame? No. It's pretty down low there. All right. So we've got these. Basically, I am just adding the dark sap green 739 to kind of the left-hand side where the shadows would fall for something that whether it's embossed, raised, or kind of carved in. I'll look up here in just a second. I can see how you could totally do like a rainbow design on those though. Thank you. Comes and goes and then comes back around, right? You see colonial styles come back in, or like 1700s where we all, you know, don the long dresses and corsets. Actually, no, I don't think I want to see that. Don't know that I want to wear a dress all the time. I like my leggings. I follow a few people who have like vintage accounts where they just like wear vintage outfits all the time, and they always look so fancy, but I feel like if I were to go to the store in a vintage dress, I'd feel so awkward. As much as I like dressing up and I like looking nice, unless I'm going to like a costume party, I'd be like, I don't know about this. Right? Ladies rock. Oh, I'm so glad, Aaron. Less time to get places, right, Katrina? I love it. Oh, absolutely, Carol. The higher waisted, the better. The ones that I'm really enjoying right now, I actually got from Costco for like $7 or $8 a pair, and it's the Danskin brand, and they've got pockets on them, and they're amazing. In fact, when I wear leggings without pockets, I find like reflexively trying to put my phone away in a pocket, and I realize there's not a pocket there. I'm like, oh, okay then. It is, right? Yes, Jordan, exactly. I don't have to go into an office. I work from home. Even when I have meetings, they only see me from the waist up. So, you know, I can wear whatever pants I want. There you go. Me too, Kelly, me too. Although I did see a video that said something where like low-rise pants are coming back, and I'm just like, oh, why? Why are they coming back? No, high waist is much more comfortable. Well, as long as the pants fit you too. I've had some higher waisted pants that like I had grown out of, and I put them on and I sat down. I'm like, oh, well, look, I'm sawed in half now. That's fantastic. I didn't need to breathe. It's cool. It's cool. Breathing's totally overrated. All right, there we go. How are we liking that? I kind of like the subtleness of it. Skechers yoga pants and pockets, right? Absolutely, Ronnie. Oh, so much. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It's kind of like when they were saying that the side part like wasn't in anymore. Like everybody does the middle part. Like if I you know have cut myself bangs, like I'll wear a middle part. But I have a larger forehead, and I just the side part is what works for me. The middle part just does nothing for me in any way, shape, or form. Like, God, that is not a smart choice. Right? I like my high waist. Carol. Like me trying to wear what's in is like that SNL skit with what is it, Steve Buscemi, and he's like, "Hello there, fellow kids," but he's like an old man in high school with a skateboard and a backwards hat. Right? No, I cannot do middle part. Yeah, exactly. Some people can pull it off. I think that if I had like really thick hair, maybe if it was curly or something, like I could definitely do it. But I cannot pull off the middle part like at all. Okay. Okay. I think that's all the design on the outside. Oh, that's looking so cool. It's gonna be so pretty. I think I'm gonna darken up the clouds a little bit when I come back to, how are we doing on time? 11:50? I think that's probably a good stopping point for this. Like I said, these are not done yet. I need to refine these and spend some more time with them. But yeah, I'm loving it. I love that I did the rainbow background for the back of the hutch of the shelves as well. Glamour Shots as a teen stylist told me the middle part was dorky. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go, Jordan. Exactly, Ronnie. No, totally the same. Well, yeah, I'm loving that. So once I know this is completely dry and I can't smear it anymore, then I'm going to go in and I'm going to spend some time kind of really detailing those jars and get them looking the way that I want. But you get kind of the way that we're going with it. All right, let's go ahead and pull up our words on stream. Okay, so let's see. Got to close all these other windows here from looking up looking up the Amazon stuff. Okie doke. So we're going to log in. Thanks, Annette. It's seriously, it's such a happy page. I'm excited to finish it. Okay, let's get the link for that. We're gonna pause this music. Okay. And then we are gonna come on over to here. Okay, turn that up. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna bring this over here. Sounds good, Ronnie. Okay, and let's see, is that too loud? Go. Okay, so let's see. Yay, it's working today. What about Lear? Oh no, Lear is L-E-E-R. Let's see, weary. Warily? Maybe? No, not warily. What about... Oh wait, what about yearly? Oh no, that's too wise. Gosh, what is that? What is the long one? Relay. Whaler. Yaller. I'm clearly doing well. Let's see, make sure everything is doing well. I think we're good. The game's not too loud, is it? I can turn it down if it is. What about Raleigh? Lawyer. Oh, that's what it. Good job, Carol. I was not braining. What about Ayer? A-Y-E-R. Arley? I have not gotten a single one. I'm doing not awesome. Let's see. That was rough, man. I mean, you guys did great.
I think my brain needs a little bit of a warm up. All right, but we skipped 2 levels. All right, our #1 spot. Very nice, followed closely by Jordan. Okay, oh, I know this one. Give it a second. Woohoo! Oh, no, Meredith got it before me. Oh, so good. Okay, fine. Cool, too cool for school. Yay, I got one. Yeah, you can also use the QR code. It tends to respond a little bit quicker. Loco. Let's see. Let's see. What about something with a CH maybe? A lock? Oh no, we already did. What about locks? Yeah, locks. Let's see. Oh, did we do hollow? HOLO? Wait for it to unlock. I can't do anything. Hollow. Coos. Cohos. Oh, cohos. Okay, what about coho singular? Nice. Let's see. Coos. Cool. What about just COO? It is weird. Coso? Colo. YOLO. Let's see. What about HOCS maybe? Shoal? SHOL? SHOC? Well, either way, we did great. 103 out of 60. I think that'll get us skip 3 levels. Ba-da-ba-bum. Yep, skip 3 levels. Nice. All right, Jordan, look at that total ranking. Still #1. Let's see. I know it, but I'm gonna wait because it's not fair because I see it first. Yeah, Tech Gal got it. Wealth. Okay, wheat, halt, heat, teal, welds. Oh my goodness, you guys are fast. Oh, what about lathe? Yes. Whale, late. Wheel, wet. Okay, so the rest are all 4-letter words. We do heal already? Heal. Nice. Could be another HA, or maybe it'll even start with an A. AWLE? AWEL? Oh, hail. Okay, nice. All right, so we got another W word. Wheel. Okay. See, I don't know a lot of these words, but it's all right. It's expanding my vocabulary. Thu. Okay, what about... Could be TH, could be TE. Thaw. There we go. Look at that. Cleared the board. Look at that. Jordan and Maribeth. Very nice. Sounds good, Carol. Well, see you Friday. Well, I mean, I don't know if you'll be here Friday, but I'll be streaming again Friday. Wow, that's a lot of letters. Let's see. Butte. Oh, no, Tech Al already got Butte. Begat. So what is the fake letter? Could be the H. The H could be the fake letter. And if that's the case... Yeah, I'm thinking the H is the fake letter. Okay, so what could it be then? B... I spelled butt. I swear my sense of humor is like that of a 12-year-old. I apologize. Okay, so if there's no H... Baguette! Jordan! Nice! I was not even there. I was just giggling over my word. Let's see. 8.
Oh, a bet. Aid and a bet. There we go. Tube. Okay, so a butt and bait. Let's see, we got beat. So it's gonna be, there's one that's a B-E. B-E, oh, a U, interesting. B-E-T-T? B-E-T-H? That's someone's name. It could be another B-E-A. B-E-A. No, I don't like another B-E-A. Oh, bow. How do you spell that? Yes. Okay, so we've got a 6-letter, 2 5-letters, and a 4-letter. I'm not sure. Alrighty, 107. We might be skipped 2 levels, not 3. Yep, skip 2 levels. Nice. All right, Shannon. Shannon, look at you go. Oh my goodness. #1 spots on both. All right, there is a fake letter. Okay, so, oh. No, that's too easy. I was gonna do relate, but that's not right. There's 2 A's. Taller. A-L-L-A-T-E-R. Did we do later? Yeah, we did later. Oh! Lateral. Yes! Nice. Let's see. Did we do tier already? Yep, we did tier. Earl. Okay, what about... I'm trying to think of an A1, but that might be... Oh, yeah, we did alert. Let's see, T-E... Tray? Area. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's see, alter and later. What about Larret? Luller. Let's see. Ariel. I would not have guessed that spelling. That's good. Let's see. What 5-letter word? Tell. Oh, why didn't I think of that? That's good. Just throwing out words now. Don't even know if they're real, but that should get us skip 3 levels, which should put us at level 12, 13, 14. And yes, I did have to count it out because my brain didn't automatically know. Jordan and Tech Gal, #1 spot. Very nice. All right, hidden letter and a fake letter. I'm just gonna go out with Clank. Okay, Clank is not... Okay, so wait, so it's gonna be the C or the L? No. Clank. Oh, it's the N. It's the N. What about T-A-C-L-E? Tackle. There it is. Okay, so the N is the fake letter, the E is the hidden letter. So now we can go in with teal. Oh, and take. So yeah, Ev already had picked that out. And cake. So yeah, the E was the hidden letter. Let's see. Tack. What about T-E-A-K? Teak. There it is. All right, 2 more 4-letter and 2 5-letters. What about lasset? Is that a word? Cleat. Very nice. You talc. Yeah, we did talc. K-A-L-E. Let's see. Lake. Lack. We did late. Did we do late? Lace. Late. There we go. Okay, 1 5-letter word is all that's left. What about T-E-A-C-K? I don't know, L-E-A-C-K. That's rough. I keep wanting to think taken, but the E is fake. What the heck does that mean? But also awesome, Marybeth. Eclat. What is eclat? I feel like I need to look that word up. I need to like keep a piece of paper close by so I can look up all these words I don't know. Make it like the word of the day. Biology. No, I was thinking that's totally an ology. Biology. Okay, so hidden letter, fake letter. What about boiled? Okay, so one of those is the fake letter. So ideology. Holy heck, Jordan. Nice. Okay, so ideology. Literally, we could try YOLO. Okay, good. Oh no, it's all 5-letter words. It's all 5. What about goodly? Goodly. Oh, godly. Godly. Someone do godly. G-O-L. I can't spell. G-O-D-L-Y. Let's see. So the B is fake. The B is fake, and it's another O. So, yep. Godly, doily. Oh, what about, no, because the B is fake. Oh, what about, Goldie? I don't know if that would work though. It's like Goldie Hawn. Oh, that's really hard. Goodly. Dogly? Doggedly? That would be another. We already did doily. Yeah, we did doily. Goody. Oh, we just need like 2 more. Oh, what about yodel? Oh no, Dominique got yodel. Lodi. Oh, that was rough, but we got pretty close. Oh, yield. Ah, we probably only needed like 1 more word. That's hard. Okay, we can go again. Most of the time we do 2 games, unless for some reason it's not working correctly for chat, then we'll just usually do 1. That was hard, but that's good. That one really worked my brain. All right, let's see. 6-letter pies. I like pies. Oh, what about spice? It's a spicy meatball. Oh, I know. Biceps. Boom. Gleechy, you got my spice. Also, welcome, Gleechy. I'm so glad you're playing. Let's see. Biceps and... Oh, bicep. Singular. Wait, it doesn't do bicep singular? That's weird. Okay, let's do... P-I-C-E? Spec. Let's see. Ices. And... Oh, pecs! There you go. Cleared the board. Very nice. Skip 3 levels. Shannon, #1 spot. You are getting good at this, Shannon. Actually, I think you were good before. It was just the lag, and so using, you know, doing it on here. All right. E. Vein. Vent. Vein. Invate, is that a word? That's not a word. Vitain. It's totally a word. What about 8? 8 ain't a word. Native. Oh, very nice, Marybeth. My brain was not there yet. We do vine. We did vine. What about vite? or Vita? There it is, Knave. Okay. Oh, Auntie. And other Auntie. Okay, so we have a 5-letter word and a 4-letter word. Time. Tame. And a few different iterations of that. Could be another E word. Knit. Nate. I'm just trying random words now. Night. N-I-T-E. N-A-T-E. I don't know. Tame? Vein? Yeah, I don't know on that one. All right. Continue. Megan, very nice. Oh, Venti. Oh, yeah, Tech Gal, that was probably it. All right, so we have a fake letter in this one. I want to say like hairpin, but there's no other I, but we could do hair. Oh yeah, Shannon got hair. Okay, pain, pear. Oh, I see it. Did I spell that right? Piranha? Yeah, all right, piranha. I was thinking of that Finding Nemo with the little girl and the dentist. I'm a piranha. Arr, arr. Let's see. What about... Aaron with an A. Oh, what did we do? Yeah, we did harp. Okay, so we have... Oh, pariah. Nice, Jordan. We have a 4-letter word and a 5-letter word. So what about prane? Is prane a word? If we had a W, we could do prawn. Do naif. It's totally a word. Well, either way, we'll get skipped 3 levels on this one, I'm sure. Pear. We have a 5-letter word. How about just pairn? Okay, what about Prina? Prina. I like the idea of harpy. What is wrong with your chat? I don't know. What's wrong with your chat? Those of you that are playing, just make sure that your slide bar, the red thing on the front, is all the way to the right so you have as little lag as possible. There's always going to be a little bit, but that's about as close as we can get it. Yours isn't logging either? It could be that somebody is typing it at the same time and they got it earlier. You could always try the QR code if it's not registering. Yeah, Shannon, okay, if that's what you're wondering, no. If you're not seeing somebody's words in chat, that's because they're using the QR code. And the QR code does not show up in chat. Let's see. That's a lot of letters. Okay, quiet, that would make sense, Kristen, but since quiet didn't work. Okay, Q is the fake letter. Nice, Sarah. Cuticle is the word. So cute. What about QT? Nice. We already reached the goal. Yeah. So if you don't see someone's words in chat, then it's because they are using the QR code. Light, lice, loot. Very nice. Sight. It's gonna be another L-I. L-I. Lieu. Oh, what about in lieu of? Did we already do that? There it is. Cutie. Steve, any idea what this 5-letter word is? It's the last one. Collie? Any guesses?
No.
He's just staring at it.
Sickle.
Sickle? It is not. Tickle without a K. Is Clyte a word? But close enough. We got all but one. That'll get us skip 3 levels. Thank you. Okay, sinking less hits. What is it doing? It's not doing anything on my... Oh my gosh, is it frozen?
Oh no.
Oh no. We'll never know what happens. Oh yeah, it's not even letting me hit the X. Oh no, guys, it froze. No. Yeah, mine's loading. Yeah, everything's loading. It won't even let me hit the X. It'll let me open the settings, but... Oh no, it froze. Well, it is 12:16, so we should probably call it. Oh, that was so close. It was so close. There we go. All right, we're back. Let's see. Yes, we'll leave the page since it's all frozen and brokey. Right, you guys are smarty pants. You need to subscribe to send a message? What, in the game or in my chat? I mean, I have it on subscribers only. Yeah, I have it on subscribers only, but I mean, you should be subscribed. Sometimes it's a reminder when you pop in that it'll say, oh, people can see that you're subscribed to this channel if you chat because it's subscribers only. Anyway, all right, well, that's about it. We'll do something different on Friday, but thank you for letting me do this one with you guys. I've been wanting to get it finished and I just have not had time. So anyway, with that, we'll wrap it up. Don't forget, those of you that are members, get your free download for the coloring page. It's over on the community tab over there. So if you want that, that's there. That is March's page. So it will be up for the entire month of March, and then I'll take the March down and do the next one. Which reminds me, I still need to take February's down. All right, everyone. Well, that'll be it. I'll see you on Friday. We'll do something different, and yeah, keep being awesome. Have a great rest of your week, and I will chat with you later. Bye.